Oh boy, we got a river. Ah! Now the real question here is gonna be, can I wheelie in the rain? Oh yeah. Oh yeah, we rolling. Yes, sir. We got some new rubber between us and the road, you know, front and back. We got a real sticky one in the front, like we like, and then we got kind of a rain tire in the rear, but it's a tire I like running, so, and it's suitable for the weather. As if you guys can't tell, it's wet, cold, rainy. Shout out to 8-Ball Tires for doing that, getting me squared away so I can really get after it on this bike. This thing feels way better, way more nimble, way more grippy, everything, now that it's got new rubber on it. I also noticed that I still got rubber brake lines in the front and the rear, so we gotta replace those with some steel brake lines as soon as possible, you know. But heading to go get ourselves some weed from the weed store. So for a lot of you, this might be like a normal day getting some weed from the store on your bike, but if weed's not legal where you're at, this is gonna be a crazy video for you. You might want to stick around. Can't film inside or anything, but that's what I'm doing. I'm going to go get some weed from a store. And like I said earlier, it's been raining and nasty past couple of days, so taking it pretty easy on these corners here, especially the blind ones. It's running cold, 164, barely warmed up. It was raining just a little bit, just a little bit of rain. Keep the lens clean, keep the water off of it. My visor though, that's a different story. Visor's pretty fucked. Man, I haven't rode in the rain, like the actual rain, in like a year at least, and I don't think I missed it at all. Ride of the Legends was the last time I really rode in the rain, and it was fucking raining. I hope it don't rain that hard today, but it's looking like it might. Oh, it's getting worse. Oh no, not good. Not good. Raining on my head. Not good. It's cold. It's cold. He's like, what the hell are you doing, man? You gotta get home. Why are you out here on a motorcycle? Honestly, I don't know, sir. I don't have a good answer for you. Honestly, I probably should have stayed home. Skirt. The front tire, oh Jesus, the rear tire I have confidence in the rain in, but the front tire I do not know how it's gonna act, and I'm pretty scared right now, to be honest. Front tire is not really a rain tire, more like a sticky tire, and this road is not really like a sticky road. Just keep the bike really upright, try to keep the inputs to a minimum. Ah! Now the real question here is gonna be, can I wheelie in the rain? That's all that matters, right? Oh yeah. That was an undercover, eh? You know, I kind of thought this would be more fun, but I'm kind of just fucking wet and cold and soaked and cold and soaked. Still having fun though. It's not a terrible time. If I could do a couple more wheelies without an undercover cop just popping up, or a real cop popping up, that'd be great. Just want to have some fun out here. Try to get warm, do some wheelies, you know. Y'all know, they don't know. Oh, it stopped raining. Sweet. It's not dumping on my head right here. That's good news. Bad news is, I feel like the worst part is that my ass is wet. Wow, the streets are dry and everything. Bobby, it's a miracle. Just need my visor to dry out. That'd be great. Maybe we could sneak a wheelie in right here, huh? That might be the spot. Doesn't seem too bad, as far as I'm concerned. Oh, we gotta wait for those guys though. Can't rush perfection. Cannot rush perfection. Rubber brake line perfection. Just to do a terrible wheelie, but still fun. Wheelies are wheelies, terrible or not, they're always fun. One thing about wheelies. Boy, am I happy that it's dry right here. I was getting so wet, starting to kind of suck. Not so much anymore though. should have checked my front tire pressure before I left today. It feels a little funny. Warm me up, son. I need it. Oh, okay. With the fit, you look like you're supposed to be on a dirt bike, son. I haven't been through these roads in forever. Look at this golf course. Oh, wow. I'm sure they love me here. Oh, it's nice to get some sun, a little bit of warmth, drying off my pants a little bit. That's what I needed. Exactly what I needed right now. And just as I was saying that, it starts raining again. Oh boy. So the bike gods have spoken, and I think I know what I'm gonna do with this bike now. So the plan for this bike, let me just tell you this story. I don't think I ever told you guys on YouTube. I got a cage for my buddy before I got my Cox cage, because I was looking for a 2-put cage, and I got an Impact Tech cage for my buddy Brando for like really cheap, like a long time ago, way before I got this bike. Like I said, it was when I was getting my Cox cage for my Kawasaki, so whenever that was, probably at least a year ago. Part of why that cage was so cheap was because we didn't know what bike it goes to. We couldn't figure it out. It didn't go to an F4i, it didn't go to a Kawasaki, so it was just a big mystery, and I just took a gamble by taking it and maybe seeing what it would fit, right? A year later, a couple months ago, I end up with this bike, and just yesterday I thought, why not? Let's try out that cage, right? See if it fits. What do you know? That cage fits this fucking bike, exact model, perfectly. That cage was made exactly for this bike, and it matches it, like perfectly matches the bike. It's amazing. So in a way, I'm gonna take that as the bike gods have spoken, and I'm gonna build this into, I'm not gonna do like a complete stunt build, at least not yet. I kind of just want to like keep it fully stock and then just put the cage on and just have a cage and a rear cage too, and probably just wait on a 12 bar until I destroy the taillight or something, and then I'll get to the 12 bar. But we'll just keep it fully stock, cage it so that I could drop it, you know, and then we'll run it like that for a while, see how that goes. So that's going to be coming up in the next couple videos on this channel for sure. Stay tuned for that. Just a pro tip, don't use the ATMs in the dispensary. Go get your cash beforehand. Save about $3 that way. It may be cold out here, but she sure is running warm today. 220, second time the fans come on. Of course, that's gonna happen when you're sitting around, I guess, you know, with a full fairing enclosed bike. Fully full fairings too. We got the tops in there. The Cowie don't even have the tops in there or nothing. I hear that fan doing work though, that's for sure. Good news is when I start moving, that heat keeps my legs pretty warm, so definitely need that on this cold ass day. And maybe after the dispo, maybe we'll get into some rain riding tips. Huh? How about that? Who wants to hear some rain riding tips from Brispy? Stay tuned. All right. Pulled up to the weed store. Forgot to film the pull up, but you know, ain't much to see. I'm about to go get my stuff, and I will be right back. And holy shit, look how dirty this thing is. It's gonna need a wash for sure. God damn, don't ride in the rain, people. Don't do it. Holy shit, boys, it's dumping out here. Not good. Oh, it's dumping out here. I was gonna wait a minute, but it looks like it's just getting worse. I don't know. We'll see. Try to keep this lens nice and dry for y'all. Boy, is it wet. Try to get the seat at least as dry as possible. Keep my ass dry. Alright guys, I was gonna wait it out a little bit, but doesn't look like it's gonna get any better. It's a little lighter than it was a minute ago. Not much. But as promised, there's gonna be some rain riding tips from Brispy, huh? I guess the weather's holding me to it for sure. No cheaping out, we're really doing it. Oh, this is, wow, this is a sticky tire. Holy shit, that is amazing. So normally you're gonna want to see like where your slip point is. So locking up the wheel isn't gonna hurt too much. Just be careful. I mean, obviously it's gonna be really slippery. Lock up your back wheel a little bit, see how slippery it's gonna be. Don't go too fast when you do it so you don't crash. We're not trying to do none of that. Just trying to test the road. All right, you can also do that with your feet as you ride by. Feel the, or even as you're stopped, feel the grip. Even though it's wet, your shoes are made of a similar rubber to your tires, so this should help you get a feel for it. And this one I thought was obvious, but obviously you're gonna want some good tires, so that one's okay, but this one's a really good rain tire. Got a lot of tread in the back for this exact kind of riding right here. So it kind of goes without saying, but make sure you got some tread on your tires. Oh boy, we got a river. Ah! A little bit of flooding going on there. It's gonna look like the Jixer Broad channel pretty soon. Now corners and stuff for like regular roads, you're pretty good. Don't do anything crazy, you know, like as far as city riding, you should be pretty good to just go ahead and do what you're gonna do, you know, like just don't go too crazy. When you go out hitting these left corners and stuff, even the right turns, just be real gentle with it, especially with the paint. The paint's what's gonna get you. That's what you need to be really cautious about, is the paint. Tires nowadays should be pretty good for any kind of riding. The compounds have come a long way with rubber. Now when we hit corners and stuff, this is something I kind of do anyway, but I'm doing it a lot more consciously while it's raining out. And that's going to be keeping the bike upright, but moving your body over. So like I was saying, these corners, like stop signs and stuff, little right turns, not really gonna have to worry about that. You just do your thing, sit on the bike. It's not gonna be crazy, you know? But once you start getting into like some twisties, you're just gonna want to keep the bike as upright as possible, so that way your tread is doing most of the work and you're getting a really good contact patch, and your tread can do what it's designed to do and get that water out of the way. Your sidewall is not so much made for that. It's gonna get the water out of the way still, but the more tread you can get on the road pushing water, the better. So I don't know how fast I'm gonna be able to go. I'm gonna have to like let one of these cars go ahead of me a little bit before I start doing anything or something. Give myself a gap. Alright, so we got a couple curves up ahead that I could be able to show you what I'm talking about. You're gonna lean your body and keep the bike really upright. And you're gonna look kind of stupid. You're gonna feel kind of stupid, but in the rain, it's not stupid. Alright? If it keeps you from crashing, it's not fucking dumb. But it also turns out we're behind a school bus, so we're gonna have to do a little bit of a maneuvering right here to do something, yeah. Let me give them some space. I don't have any cars behind me or anything, so we'll give them some room while I go slow right here and wait for some twisties. So as I hit this chicane, I'm looking for lots of water spots, any big water trails or anything, rivers coming across, dirt spots, dirt crossing the road. And as a motorcyclist, you should be looking at these things anyway, but a lot more when it's raining out. Now see, on that side, it looks really wet and slippery right there, so that's probably not a spot you want to hit hard, but you can still get some good amount of riding done. I mean, too many cars right here to really explain, but as long as you keep the bike upright. Now let's talk about, wipe my lens first. Let's talk about the advanced course. Wheelies. You can pull a wheelie up in the rain, believe it or not. Watch this. Stock bike, second gear, knee knocker. No problem. Easy. So to wheelie in the rain, you're just gonna have to be real gentle with that clutch. You can't do no crazy clutch drops or nothing, you know? You're gonna have to give it just that little baby bit of clutch, just enough to get it up. Definitely gonna help if you have a really good tire in the rear, or at least one with a lot of tread, really deep tread. So just like earlier, we don't want to put too much crazy inputs, but just, oh yeah, see? And maybe if you're doing a sit down, it might not work because you need a lot of body movement. So just like that, that's what's gonna happen when it doesn't work. Well, you put that body movement in there, drop the clutch just right, she'll come up. She'll come up, no problem for you. Stoppies, don't do them. Rolling burnouts, don't do them. All right, cool. See, no problem. My guy here likes it. Fuck yeah, bro. Yeah, I got you. I'll do a wheelie for you. All right, hell yeah. Of course, man. Appreciate it. Got you. My guy wants to see another wheelie. I'm gonna show my guy another wheelie. Policeman in there. And it's back to pouring on my head. So this is probably gonna be about it for this one. Like the video if you like the video. Leave a comment down below if you ride in the rain or not. Let me know. Shout out to my 1,940 subscribers that I have so far. Let's keep it growing. Keep it going, keep it growing, you know. And as always, until next time, later, player. Boy, is it bumpy. So fast. Sliding off the foot pegs and everything.